Good afternoon, welcome to Turbo Tortoise Tech. If you're new here, my name is Reese Earpiece from KFC or Wookie Triple XL, and we're back once again with another monster product. This one being an ultra premium in-ear Bluetooth setup with kind of like ultra premium features as well. When I first saw these on the store, I just sort of browsed there and I was like, oh, Monster's going into, you know, the upper echelons of audio pricing and stuff. Their value of their normal Bluetooth headphones is really good. They start at about 600 Rand on special and go up to about $1,000. But these guys in question are 1,600 Rand. So we had to get into them just 1,600 Rand or 1,000 Rand more than normal, right? To that point, we have the Clarity 700 dB. That is going to be the model number or the model that we are working with today. And this is the little carry case in question. One of the first things that caught my eye, I always have a look at the battery life on these products because Monster is quite accurate with that. Usually it's right on par or slightly better than what their quoted is. And as per normal, these have about a 5-hour battery life from the actual in-ears themselves. But this dock, which is a double hinge dock by the way, it goes up and then up like that. This dock provides 96 hours worth of battery life. That means if you were to use these for 8 hours a day, or recharging them in between, etc. Let's say you use them 8 hours a day, it would mean 12 days of a single charge. It's nearly 2 weeks of a single charge, which is absolutely fantastic. If you're going away for like 3-4 days to somewhere, then you would not have to worry at all. You could use them and there would probably still be half of the battery life left over by the time you reach the charging point. So if you're going to the cruiser for a weekend and you're worried about there being no power for this, you can save all of your battery bank for your phone and then just carry on using your headset. Now, carrying on with that ultra premium checkbox, there are touch sensitive lobes on the back of these guys over here. So as you can see, as I've stroked them there, they've now turned on and they're pretty fantastic in their functionality. These guys can access your voice commands. They can push play and pause on the headset. If you double tap on the left headset, it decreases volume. If you double tap on the right headset, it increases volume. If you just do a slide or a tap, it pauses your functionality. There's a whole slew of touch commands that you can deploy right from these earpieces. Now they are a little bit bigger than normal, as you might be noticing, and you would think they'd be a bit heavier, but they really aren't. They're actually super light. I was pleasantly surprised with that, and I looked at the shape and thought they would also fit in the ear a little bit oddly, but they didn't. They were extremely comfortable. They do come with a variety of different earpiece sizes, so depending on how big your ear canal is, you'll be able to find something suitable that fits in there. And you're going to want to, because the sound isolation from these is exceptionally good. There was a little bit of white noise coming from them before they were connected to the phone, but I'm actually okay with this because then at least you know they're powered on. Our very polite Monster lady is back once again, so she'll be able to direct you as appropriate with those things and let you know what you're doing, when you're doing it, powering on and pairing and all of that sort of stuff. Pairing, once again, though, easy as falling out of a boat. They have the exact same name that they do on the box, which is something I've come to really appreciate about Monster products. Everything is called like Monster Boomerang, for instance. When I did that review, that's exactly what it's called. The S110, the S310, the Adventurer Force. All of the products have their exact name as their Bluetooth name. So you're not going to sit there hunting on your phone for something called Bluetooth maybe in-ear device. So finally, the feature set ticked off the box. This absolutely crazy double hinge case with its magnetic thing and its full aluminium ticked off the box. 96 hours worth of playback ticked off. Is it a premium audio product? It really is. It is noticeably better than the other in-ears, which were already pretty good. This takes things up to another level. And after a little bit of fiddling, which I don't normally do with audio products, I like to hear what they produce on a flat line from the phone. I do use a Samsung S9. No, my screen is not broken. It's just the stupid bad screen protector I bought from a guy. It's protected the screen, so I'm leaving it as is for now. Don't judge me. But as a premium audio product, connected to a premium sort of cellular device, does it produce a good sound? Very much so. The basses and the mids are so nice and rich and full, and they give you that large speaker, large concert hall kind of effect, which is good. The only thing, once again, is it's got the monster EQ on it. Please, no Lee, you got to look at 8 kilohertz up as well, man. You got to just put a little bit in there, because that's exactly what I did. I took the 8 and the 13 on my phone at kilohertz and increased those slightly, and it was just that much better. It doesn't get too tinny, which is nice. The volume can be quite overwhelming. It was really nice on about 70%. It sounded perfect on about 70%. And it gave me that big subwoofer vibe once again, which is really, really nice to have. You know, like a smaller subwoofer will have like tighter mid-ranges in it. So like I say mid-range, but I'm talking like 100 to 200 hertz. This gives you that like really low 808, you know, 80 hertz below, like kind of thump that's in there, and it warbles in just the absolute best of ways. So clarity, 700 dB at 1,600 Rand, they're actually kind of worth it. Like, and I say kind of, I mean like totally. If you want a premium setup that has ridiculous amounts of battery life, absurd quality, full touch controls, obviously dual microphone setup on this thing once again, it's got everything that's good about Monster in one of their best packages. I absolutely love the texturing on the back of these. They look like, you know, opal kind of stone, or onyx. There we go. They look like onyx. It's like an onyx kind of stone effect on the back of it. Sorry, I'm not a geologist, so it took a little while. But they just look good. They feel good. The audio quality is what I would expect from this kind of level. I think they're going into kind of dangerous territory with this in a way, because the price versus value now has to be, you know, just that much better. It has to be just that much more premium. I do think they're hitting that point, but it's only slightly above par, whereas on their more entry-level stuff, it's way ahead of the curve kind of thing. I still think these are good. I still think they're a really good buy. Their battery life is astounding. The Bluetooth technology goes very far. They're IPX5 certified waterproof as well, so you can get splashed and get wet and run with them. And not that I would run with these ones in, there are better ones for those that actually clip into the ear. But for normal, like hiking activities and outdoor stuff and travel, etc., these will be ridiculously good. Where they're good, they're very, very good. Anyway, that is all we have time for in this review. If you have enjoyed it, then please hit us up with a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side. With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper